When you hear armored personnel carrier, you probably think of an indestructible beast ready to charge into the battle like a metal juggernaut. But the Kantanka APC is more like a brave little toaster of the battlefield.
Aha, akufoni ni na we no ma ye de da dia nkasa e de se. No we are higher efficiency and the top.
Built with armor ranging from a sturdy 3 to 5 millimeters, this tank is essentially daring anyone to try their luck. Let's take a humorous deep dive into the quirks and questionable practicalities of the Kantanka APC, a vehicle that has the audacity to show up where it probably shouldn't. Let's start with its claim to fame, the armor. Measuring it at 3 to 5 millimeters, this metal coating is about as protective as a good winter jacket. While other APCs can take on RPGs and small firearms, the Kantanka APC seems to be designed to handle pebbles, maybe a stray soccer ball. Calling this armored is like calling a mosquito net a raincoat. It's technically there, but don't count on it in a storm.
What can we from Britain? Christopher. The wild man. That woman who might have my Ghana. A bit team, now for Stray, said the Muslim for me.
One steady bullet from the real battlefield, and the APC might transform into a metal colander. Every APC needs weapons, right? Kantanka's engineers clearly agreed, but might have run out of steam or funding halfway through the process. The mounting cannon look impressive until you realize it's more of a decoration than devastation. Firing this thing probably makes more noise than damage, scaring off enemy birds than enemy forces. If you ever found yourself under attack, your best strategy might be to distract the enemy with the APC's shining exterior while you run for actual cover. Speed is advertised at 70 kilometers per hour, which sounds promising until you see it in motion. Watching the APC speed down the road is like watching someone jog in slow motion. It's trying, and you've got to give it respect for the effort, but it's not fooling anyone. The turning radius is so wide, you'd probably need a football field to pull a U-turn. And let's not even start on the suspension. Every bump on the road looks like a potential apocalypse for the poor souls inside. Step into the Kantanka APC and you're greeted by a mix of optimism and pure DIY spirit. The dashboard feels like it was salvaged from an old bus, complete with switches that looks more decorative than functional. There's no fancy targeting system, no GPS, just a basic steering wheel, some buttons, and a whole lot of hope. So just riding in the back, get the VIP treatment, if VIP stands for very inconvenient positioning.
Okay, we'll go. Wrong. You. I'm emotional.
Here's the thing. Durability is supposed to be the defining feature of the APC. For Kantanka's version, durability is more of a polite suggestion. The 3 to 5 millimeters armor could probably handle a mosquito bite, but anything more intense, let's just say you may try to park this thing far from action.
What is that?
One well-aimed strike, and the APC could turn into a metallic memory. The Kantanka APC might not be the most intimidating or functional vehicle out there, but it's definitely memorable. With its thin armor, modest speed, and questionable firepower, it's like a little engine that cooled, if cooled means surviving long enough to be the punchline of a military joke. Still, you've got to give credit where it's due. It's a bold effort, a shining example of ambition, and a reminder that not every vehicle needs to be practical to leave an impression. Salute to Kantanka, folks. It's not a tank we need, but it's one we'll never forget.